Hello and welcome to Avenging Past 7. Today is day 155. Day 154 of our free-to-play farming guide. And you're going to get some cat cameo today. Nah, I won't talk about it. I will not talk about today's episode. But I will say, there's a good cameo. It's obvious. You'll see it. When you see it, yes, that is who you think it is. I'll leave it at that. But we're in the week of Grand Arena again. Week 1 of this season, or whatever they call it, section of Grand Arena. So let's take a look at our first opponent. Let's see, what are we up against? Alright, so 677,000 GP. That's right about where we're at. No relics. No Zetas. No Amis. Darth Vader is at gear 12. So he has an Empire team. He's got a Phoenix team. He has Geos, but I don't see Brood Alpha. He's got Bastila Fallen, Karth, Juhani, so he's working towards Darth Revan, but he does not have him yet. He's got some clone troopers. And then he starts going down. Okay, so that doesn't seem like too bad an account. But I also feel like this is an account we can play against. This is an account we can beat. So 677, we are at 635, so he is above us. But we don't have any relics either. But we do have Zetas. So we'll see how it goes. I think this one could be a fun matchup. Could prove a challenge. We'll see how it goes. Will I be able to stream tonight? We'll see how that goes. We'll see. I would like to. It's been a while. I'm not usually able to be consistent with it, but it would be nice. So if you are not already, please join that Discord down with the link in the description down below. I'll put out a message in the Discord if I am able to stream, and I'll put that message out a little bit before going live. That way you can have a warning and get ready and be able to join in. So let's see, what else? I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up on Bad Batch. I really need to. I tried to yesterday, but I didn't get to. I don't know what it is, but Disney Plus does not work on my computer. And I watch a lot of stuff off my computer. And a lot of times I can watch Disney Plus on my computer. I don't always have trouble with it. It's only Bad Batch that won't work on my computer. I don't know why. I really don't understand it. It's only Bad Batch that it'll launch like the little Disney Plus logo and then it'll just pause. Then I can't get it to resume. So it's been harder to keep up or to watch Bad Batch. Hopefully I'll get the chance. I really want to. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I would love to talk about Mando, but I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to have to stop. I don't want you to have to stop watching this episode just because you haven't finished Mando yet. We are less than a month away, or we are right about a month away from Jedi Survivor coming out. I'm excited about that. I re-downloaded Fallen Order a couple days ago and downloaded some mods so that way I could play Fallen Order as Ahsoka for a little bit. So that was kind of fun, and I enjoyed that a little bit. I'll have to get. It's one of those games that I enjoy playing, but also I've already played through it, so it doesn't feel like there's a lot more for me to do in the game. So I downloaded that mod so that way it could feel a little different for me. But it's a really good game. I really enjoyed that game. I felt like they did a great job establishing a new character for us to follow their story, and I thought they did a great job with building the relationship that Cal has with Seer, with Grease, with Marin, with BD. I thought it was a really great, emotional, evoking story that was very easy for me to to latch onto that story, latch onto Cal as the hero, and get emotionally invested in that story. I thought it was great. Ooh, that was another thing I wanted to talk about. But yes, I really enjoyed the Fallen Order games and I'm excited for Jedi Survivor. Another thing I was thinking about talking about last night. I went and saw John Wick 4 again. Really enjoyed it. It does not stand up. I still think the first one is the best out of all of them so far. And to myself, I think I like the first one the most. And I think it's just a simple story. It's simply an action movie with his character motivation being getting revenge for what was done to his dog. That's it. And I think I really like that. But where was I going with this? They have a really cool scene in the movie that I don't truly want to spoil, but it really feels like a scene inspired by and driven by video games. It's like it wanted to make you feel or remember video games. And cool. That's awesome. It was a good scene. I really liked it. But more and more movies and TV are feeling like watching a video game. I did not watch The Last of Us, but I paid attention to what was going on with it because I wanted to know, like what's going on with it. What are people saying? Is it good? And I never played, or I only played a little bit, maybe 15, 20 minutes of the first game. So I didn't really have any vested interest in it. But I heard a lot of really good things. So I'm excited about that. If y'all are longtime viewers from early on in my channel, you know how much I was upset and Jay plays. I know you're one of them. I believe it was you. You agree with just how upsetting the Halo series was. And across this past year, since Halo and keeping up with other media, it feels more and more like video games are influencing the movies we watch. John Wick felt like a video game. Go here, talk to this person, have a fight. Go here, fight, do this boss fight. Go here, travel along this path. Go here, fight this boss fight. Okay, you're at the end of the story. Here is the end of the story fight. And as I was watching the movie last night, I started thinking about that and wondering, am I just more observant and comprehending of the stories I'm absorbing, the stories I'm watching, of how a movie plays out? Am I just more observant of how a movie plays out? Or are movies changing and being influenced by video game storytelling? Because Mandalorian is the same way, and I said it a couple weeks ago with Mandalorian. The first episode felt like the opening of a video game. Go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to this person. Go here, accept this mission. Go here, accept this mission. End of the first episode. And then the second episode was completing the missions that you had just been given. And to a point, John Wick felt similar. It was all about accepting a mission, completing the mission, traveling to a new spot, and doing the same thing. So I'm curious to hear what you think about that, because I really enjoy that storytelling. As a gamer, I really enjoyed that storytelling. But at the same time, it makes me more upset about how the Halo show went down because it didn't feel like it was influenced by a video game at all. When it should have been the show that was influenced by a video game more than anything. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Like, do you think that we've been seeing video games influence movies more and more over time compared to other media? Or do you think I'm just becoming more aware and comprehensive of what I'm watching and the patterns of what I see? Because that could be the case. But I'm curious about that. Because I really enjoyed John Wick. I've really enjoyed Mando. And I've really enjoyed Mandalorian, even in the episodes that other people did not enjoy as much because they were smaller episodes. Or less eventful episodes. It's a curious thought. Now, one thing I do know is I can like movies or media that other people don't like. The first and second Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them movies. I really enjoyed both of them. I saw their flaws. I accepted their flaws. But I really enjoyed them. And I believe that the reason I enjoyed them was because they were written by J.K. Rowling. And I've read all 7 Harry Potter books, and I really enjoyed all 7 Harry Potter books. I've read them countless times. I don't know how many times. But I understand and I can sense when it was written by her. Not just influenced by, but written by her. And I believe it was that made me love those movies. Because it was her writing that I had fallen in love with as a child. It was her writing that I found comfort in. It was my comfort book, my comfort movies. I knew her writing. The same way that so many people, me included, go back to The Office when you don't know what to watch. You just turn on The Office because you're so comfortable with it. That was me with J.K. Rowling and her writing. And so I really loved those movies. But the second Fantastic Beasts movie is not a good movie. It's not a well-written movie. Now, it's not a well-written movie. If she had written that same story as a book, it would have been a fantastic book. But there were multiple scenes across the first and the second movie that she wrote very well, but she's a book writer. She's not a screenwriter. And so when she wrote that scene, it would have done fantastic if it was for a book. But with it being in a movie, it needed to be written differently for certain scenes. And I think that's where the movie faltered, was that she is a book author, book writer, not a screenwriter. And she was writing for the screen. And so there were multiple things that just did not translate well across the screen. And so, but I still love those movies because it was her writing, and I'm comfortable, I'm happy, and I love her writing. Did I go through all of these already? Man, I'm so distracted I didn't even realize it. But I'll wrap it up there. Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on all of that. Yeah, so I think I'm back. I'm working to be back. Y'all have a great day. I look forward to seeing your comments in the down below on this video. Jump into the Discord, say hi, start a discussion over there. I'd love to talk more about movies, about the Mandalorian episode, about anything really that y'all want to talk about. I'd love to talk about it over in the Discord. Y'all have a great day, and may the Force be with you.